Hello everyone. If you're planning to buy the Swift, Baleno or the Fronx, I would request you to hold on because Tata Motors has updated its entry-level crossover, the Punch. And in this video, I'm going to tell you key changes in the Punch and how much you have to pay for it. It's a facelift, hence few changes on the design front, but they are quite significant. Gone are the big halogen lights. LED lights now come as standard from the base variant. The base variant also gets keyless ignition, 6 airbags as standard. It rides on 16-inch wheels and you also have new DRL, a new face design. Prices for the new Punch start at 5,60,000 rupees ex-showroom, goes all the way to 10.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom. In terms of powertrain options, there was the naturally aspirated petrol. Well, that was the bestseller. Almost 55% of overall Punch sales came through the naturally aspirated petrol. It also had the option of a CNG. Now, Tata introduces a AMT gearbox with the CNG powertrain, but there is the excitement of turbo petrol as well. It's the same turbo petrol from the Nexon, which makes 120 horses, 170 Newton meters of peak torque. It gets a manual transmission, 0 to 100 timing in just over 11 seconds. Well, this segment, Tata again claims, is the most spirited engine of them all. In terms of safety, well, it gets 5-star Bharat NCAP rating, and also it comes with 6 airbags, ISOFIX mount and ESP as standard. Well, inside the cabin there is plenty of changes to talk about and Tata has gone all out. Plenty of new features to talk about. It gets sunroof, there's a new instrument panel which is a floating type, 10.2-inch in size. Also, digital drivers display comes as standard across all the trim lights in the Punch. The steering wheel has also these reworked controls, this digital logo of Tata right on top of it. In terms of features, it gets wireless charging, there is sunroof, there is carbon carbon stereo, there is max AC cooling, and also the touch sensitive AC controls that we have seen in bigger Tata cars like the Curve, Nexon has now come down to the Punch as well. Hence, you have plenty of fingerprints being attracted on this bit of panel, but then this is a refreshed design overall. The seats are also new. This denim fabric gives it a very upmarket feel, and also Tata has been intelligent in giving a bit of an extra padding here, which means you have better leg support. It's a sub 4 meter compact car, and since it's a facelift, not much has changed in terms of dimension. It is same as before, so is the platform. But the interior has been quite nicely designed, and Tata Motors claims the amount of space that you get in the second row, it is this segment best. And I think at my stature, 5 foot 8 inches, I can really move around my legs quite a bit for this segment. There is enough headroom, there's a scooped out area, there is an armrest, however it misses out on cup holders. It gets a couple of adjustable headrests. 3 people, well, it will be a squeeze, but in terms of conveniences, there is dedicated AC vents and also a charging point. Now, this is the CNG variant of Punch, and as you know, it gets twin cylinder technology, hence there is usable boot space. It's over 200 liters. Also, the tailgate design is fresh, the light setup has been changed, and it gets end-to-end connected light strip. The elements on the rear tailgate have also been reworked. The 16-inch wheels, well, base gets steel wheels, top gets alloy wheels. The shade of it has also been changed. Well, that's the 2026 Tata Punch key highlights. I'm your Automate. What are your thoughts about the Punch? Let me know in the comments box below. If you have any question regarding this entry-level Tata, well, feel free to ask them. I'll address them in my first drive review. Thank you so much for watching this video.